forgot. There's your taper pin that was already sitting in the previous drawing. And sitting in the middle of this bolt is a taper pin. So let's find the middle of that face, just draw a diagonal. It was a diameter 5 hole. Copy it over. And paste from the center mark to the center mark. Done. So I forgot to put in our cotter pin holes, but there they are. Yes, I've got to resection this as well. And from memory, that was 60 degrees. Like so. Just select the crane hook now because it doesn't want to play. Change the color to black. Looks like I might be missing a circle there as well. 310. I've just cleaned up a couple of other missteps where the sectioning had rearranged itself. There's the final drawing, all done. It's over. Don't know what that mark's in there for. But that's gone. I'll reprint it out again. Let's just check. Are there any other center marks or such? Nope. No center marks, no layout lines that shouldn't be there. The other thing that I did forget was, if you have a look at item 5, the sheave pin, it's drawn with, it says use the same split pin as you've got in item 4. So there's the split pin. I missed a line, so I'll just pop that in. And now we're just going to copy and paste that unit up to the top. So we'll just select copy and pick your spot you're moving from. And I'll just put it off to the side. I'll just delete what I don't need off the drawing, which is just that. Let's try again, delete. And now I'll just delete the bolt because the bolt's accurate. And we'll just remove the rest of the facets of the nut and copy and paste that across. Notice I'd actually, even though it said it was copying, it's not, it's actually moving it, which I realized as I zoomed out that I've wiped out the split pin and nut from down the bottom. So now I've got to copy them. But now I've used the nuts and washers as per item 4 on item 5. And just drop that in. Done. Now of course, because we've got the split pin sitting on the end, we've also got to put, split pin sitting in the nut, we've got to put that hole in. So we'll copy the hole. This time make sure I've got copy, click off the center of the facet there to register and just drop it in. 1, 2. Now that is a finished drawing, complete and totally finished. The only other thing I said was I was going to show you how to draw in the other split pin as per the standards. So here's the standards coming up. The simplified drawing is what we're using. Just essentially the circle with the split tail at the end. So let's just put one of those in. I'll just delete the original. Missed a bit there, I'll have to get that later. Diameter 5. Let's get the move going. And drag that down. Finish deleting off everything we don't need. There you go, got that little bit that I missed. So there's the head of it, the tail of it. Let's just delete, oops. Let's just delete everything we don't need. That's better. Okay, and from the middle we just draw a little V out at 45 degrees. I've picked 1 point something there, mill a thicker line. Well and good. I'm going to go back later and thicken it up. So 45 degrees, say 5 mil, just because it looks about right. And then I'll just mirror this around its axis there, and we're done, we're finished. So mirrored, and of course it didn't want to play, so I'll just drop it there and copy and paste it across. Turn off copy now, so we'll move that, put it over there. Now last thing, we'll just select them and just thicken them up to probably a 2 mil line or something that really stands out. That is your split pin drawn to simplified representation. Perfectly acceptable. Just like that. Perfectly acceptable. Feel free to do that. I don't mind. You choose whichever way works best.